Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Robert with Guitar Journeys. You guys see my dill in the back here? It's a tapestry. Excuse me. So I'm going to show you in a little bit what it looks like with the black light on. It's cool, man. Brings me back to the 70s. I guess I gotta send my sister a text real quick. All right, so what is everyone doing today? It's Saturday. Man, it's cold over here. So I'm in Kansas, and let me take a look. It was about, okay, it's 21 degrees, so that's not too terribly bad. It's a little chilly. We're going to have a warm-up, though, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be 55, and then all week it's going to be in the 50s. We even got it one day it's going to be in the 60s. So we're going to have a little bit of a warm-up around here. Okay, guys and gals. Sorry about that. I always say guys, but, you know, I even call women guys. I say, hey, guys, what's going on? That's just me. That's how I do it. I was looking to turn on I'm going to turn on some Bluetooth here. Oh, we're already connected. Okay. I'm going to do some jam tracks, I think. I can get away with doing jam tracks. Hey, YouTube don't say nothing about that. So we're going to do some jam tracks, and we're going to do a little playing along with that. If any of you people have your guitar handy and you want to do a little playing along with me, let's get on it, man. This is a Chicago Blues in A. Mike, where you at, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. There's a guy that comes in my live streams, and he's from Chicago, and his name is Mike. And Mike hasn't been around in a while. So, yeah. Alright, guys, I'm going to get my Acoustasonic. I got it all charged up here. Let me get my amplifier turned on. Alright. I feel kind of bad, man, because when I first got this guitar, let me show it to you. This is an Acoustasonic. This is the this is the Jazzmaster Acoustasonic, and I got this one because it's the only one that had a humbucker. So I got this one, and I never tried any of them. I live about 3 hours away from a guitar store. Hey, what's going on, man? Let me put you down a little bit so you can see my guitar, what I'm doing. Are you a guitar player, buddy? You're not the one I was talking to yesterday, are you? From Denmark? You see how could you hear that like right away? That matched the sound? Watch. Okay, that's the low E. Now check this out. This is the A, right? And you can tell right away that matches. Hey, Morton, what's going on, dude? All right, brother. I'm glad you came on, man. I felt kind of bad. I felt kind of bad yesterday, man, because you were asking me all kinds of questions, and I didn't really ask you any questions. So I don't like to be like that, man. I don't like to be just one-sided. So what's your favorite guitar, brother? What do you got going on where you're at? I think you said you had a... Did you say you had a PR 90? What the hell's a PR 90? I'm not even for sure what that is, brother. Let's take a look. What is a PR 90? Huh. What kind of guitar do you have, bud? That don't really show up too much. Hey, what's up? Y'all just hanging around chilling today? We got real crappy weather where I live. Let's put on a little distortion. Strat, okay, and a Telly, okay, and a Les Paul. Holy shit! And a Martin. Oh, with the, oh, okay, I got you, brother. I got you. The P90 pickups, okay. So that is that for like a Strat? Let me see if I can get some of the noise out of this thing, man. Let's see if I can get some of the noise out of here. There we go. Yeah, I've taken a look at some of the, still got a lot of noise in there. I've taken a look at a lot of the pickups, and some of them are out there, man, about $1,000. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm in my pajamas today. We'll turn the volume down a little bit. All right, y'all, hang on, man. I'm gonna blacklight it. Hang on, we're gonna get back into the 70s here. Be right back. Yo, check that out, man. I like to live in my childhood. I like to live back in the 70s. Shit. Get your guitar, brother. We'll jam out for a little bit. Oh yeah, we got a little distortion on that bitch. We definitely got a little distortion. Oh yeah, cool, brother, cool, man. So my email, let me shut this off for a second, bro. Let me shut this off for a second. I'll give you my email, man. It's not on my YouTube. I don't know if you could send it to my YouTube or not. But I don't mind giving you my email. It's B as in boy, strings, right? Guitar strings with the S on the end. 62 at gmail.com. But yeah, buddy, make me a video for sure, man. I'd like to see your guitars. I was about probably, let me see. I think I got this down as far as this thing will take it. I was probably about 4 or 5 years into my guitar playing. And, let me see where the volume's at. I don't know where the volume's at on this thing. No, that wasn't it, dude. Where the hell's the volume at, man? There we go. I was about probably 4 or 5 years into, yeah, about 5 years. I was about 5 years into playing. And B string 62. Yeah, but then you gotta say like at, and then gmail.com. Okay? B strings 62 at gmail.com. So I was about 5 years into playing. I had my my Fender acoustic that I started with, and then I had a pretty expensive Taylor acoustic. And this guy that he was actually one of my customers. I used to have a router service in Colorado. So this guy was one of my customers. And he said, he called me up one day and he said, hey man, me and some friends of mine are going to get together tonight and play guitar. Why don't you bring your Taylor over and you can, we'll all just sit around and mess around with our guitars. And it hit me right away. I said, oh shit, I don't want to take my Taylor over there. I don't want everybody playing around with my guitar. That's just how I felt, man. I didn't want everybody touching it and playing it and passing it around and all that crap. I mean, if you look it up, and I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, man, but I'm just saying that the fact. If you look it up, the guitar, it's about a $4,000 guitar. And I actually paid $3,000 for it. I got it on sale because it was a couple of years old. Had never been purchased, but it was a couple of years old. So I got it, you know, on a pretty good deal, but I still didn't want to take it over there. So it hit me at that point. I said, man, I need a guitar that I'm not like that worried about. And I was really into acoustic at that time. I didn't have any electric. I just had, I mean, my Taylor has pickups on it, right? Never owned a Taylor. It's really nice, man. I'll tell you one thing about the guitars. When you pick it up, you can really feel the quality. Just right away, you can feel it. But what I did, about a month or so later, I went out and I found a used Martin, and it doesn't have no electronics on it. I looked it up. New, it sells for about $1,500. The guy wanted $875 with a hard case, and so I went over and looked at it. It was in pretty good condition. Some stupid guy tried to change the string nut up here on the top, and he made a big gouge in it when he was doing that. But I gave him the $875. I bought the Martin. And I never did go over to that guy's house. I just never did. I always felt kind of embarrassed, you know, that I didn't know anything and that I wasn't very good. Which is a mistake, because I should have went over there and hung out with those guys. I probably could have learned some stuff. But I do, but you mentioned you had a Martin. I do have a Martin. Yeah. My sister's texting me. She's out getting her hair done. She lives in Des Moines. She said guitars and then a nap. I said, yeah, you got it. But yeah, dude, send me a video. Did you send it already? No. Let me look. No, you send it whenever, but I'll look at it. I love looking at guitars. I love like talking to people about guitars. All right, that's cool, man. Ain't no hurry, brother. Ain't no hurry. Let's change keys on this. Let's see if we can find one in a different key. These are all mainly in A's, I think. Let's see if we can find one in a different key. See, I'm looking on, I'm on Spotify right now, man. I got some blues backing tracks. We're in the same place then, ain't we? Okay, let's go to, let's find some backing tracks in D. Oh man, that didn't come out right, dude. Back in trucks, it says back in trucks. Okay, back. Hey, come on. I like playing in D and I like playing in E. Let's go with E. It gives you a nice area to work with. The slow blues in E. Did you know that, man, that you could go get you a bunch of backing tracks on Spotify? was talking earlier about how I felt bad about, it says minor blues. Minor blues. But don't say what kid's in. Let's see if we can figure it out, man. Should have been an E, but let's see. Yeah, it's an E. Check my email, man. I was kind of getting into it there for a minute. Hey, if you want to play along with this jam track, man, I'm pretty sure it's in the E. I didn't get it, bud. Did you put the @gmail.com? So I didn't get an email from you. You got the B strings right, but then you have to add the @ symbol, and then gmail.com. And then I'll check it, and I'll check it in a little bit. But right now, I don't have an email from you. It's coming all the way from Denmark. It might take a while. All I got is an email from TurboTax. Take a look, buddy. No, I still don't have nothing, dude. Let's turn this down a little bit. What email are you sending it to? Show me what you're putting in there. Did you look up that Mick Ronson? Did you by any chance take a look and see who that guy was? It's a pretty interesting life story. Oh, let me finish saying what I was going to say about this guitar. So I feel kind of bad because when I first bought the guitar, plugged it into my, I had just some pedals, right? And I plugged it into some pedals, and this thing had, I got like a back, is that what you call it, back feed? Feedback. Feedback. I got feedback like really, really bad. Yeah, he's a legend, dude. That's right. That's right, man. You check out the pedal. That's a pretty badass pedal, right? Um, but I got feedback really, really bad on this guitar every time I plugged it into some pedals. And I figured out later, okay, I had a lot of people sending me messages complimenting me on the guitar and asking me, what I thought about it and how did it hook up to pedals and this and that. Um, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, right on. Right on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that pedal next. I'm just trying to get my account down a little bit. I got it like around, I think it's in the $500 range right now, my account with Sweetwater. So I'm trying to get it down to about, I don't know, man. I'd like to get it down to at least about 300 before I add any more stuff to it. I don't want my account getting too high, Then it makes it harder to make the payments and pay it down. But I'm gonna get that pedal for sure. Um, anyways, yeah, I was telling everybody that this guitar didn't work very good with pedals. And what I didn't figure out is that you need to it's kind of like how a microphone gets feedback when it's too close to the to like the amplifier where the microphone's coming out of. You got to have the amplifier further up. The you know what I'm talking about. The microphone can't be too close to the amplifier. Well, that's kind of what was going on with the guitar. I had the guitar and the pedal board and everything was too close together. And all I was getting was really bad feedback. But now I got it figured out pretty good. You still have to be careful with this thing because yesterday I plugged it in and I turned on the amplifier, and man, I mean it was some serious feedback. If you could hear that right there when I turn it up. See, I'm not touching anything. That's just like feedback. So you do have to be a little bit careful with that with this guitar. Oh, check the spam. Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. I'll check it, man. But if you ever do want to buy one of these Acoustasonics, they're all right. They're okay. They're a certain guitar is made for a certain thing. Okay? If you want an acoustic guitar that's super thin, this is a good guitar for that. But I don't know, man. I'm having problems with when I go to play like at the nursing homes. I'm not real happy with the sound that I'm getting. I run it through a JBL, one of those. It's called a 310 party speaker, JBL party speaker. You probably do know what I'm talking about. I'm not happy with the sounds that I'm getting. Ah, there you go. I got you, brother. I got you, buddy. Let's see what we can look at here. See if I can get it to open up. It doesn't seem to want to open up, man. Huh. That's not like wanting to open up. It says translate to English. Oh, man. I don't know, buddy. For some reason, it don't want to open up. It's not wanting to open up. know why, but it's not wanting to. It's a Dropbox link. I don't have a Dropbox hooked up on my phone. I probably check my computer later. It might be on my computer. I'm not real like tech savvy when it comes to stuff like that. But I do see I do see the email here. Okay. I mean, look, I can show you that I got it, but no matter what I do, it doesn't want to open up. Oh shit. Now I clicked it to go to not spam. Let's see if I can see it up here now. Okay, hang on, man. All right, I got it, brother. I got it back into my regular emails. We're getting there, buddy. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. Oh, damn. Yeah, you got some guitars, dude. That's cool. Oh, yeah, that's way cool, man. You're the first one that ever sent me a video. See? Check it out, dude. That's cool. I definitely would like to get a telly. Yeah, I like that red, man, with that rosewood. I like that, man. It's nice. Is that like an older telly? It looks kind of new. And a Strat, kind of a cream color Strat. Is that a cream color or is that like natural wood? Oh, that's a bass, huh? Was that a bass guitar? Oh yeah, there's the Gibson. Right on, man. How many years you been playing? You got a nice little collection, man. You need to clean that one up a little bit. Oh, the video has sound. Oh.
Coming up, we have another telly.
Oh, I got you on the stereo, brother.
Recently.
I'll watch it again later too when I go.
Carlton.
You're 47, been playing since you were 12. Oh shit, you should be pretty good then.
It's got a compound radius neck, I believe, where it like gets thinner as you go up the neck.
I like your accent, dude. That's cool.
Got stainless steel frets, and it's got the locking tuners.
Oh, I like those. I like those locking tuners, man.
Really great. Love this one.
I like those locking tuners.
And as I mentioned, my Martin acoustic, old trusty, you know. And the last one.
Your Martin looks kind of like my
My
Martin.
favorite one is my Strat over here.
Oh shit, yeah, boy.
It's a made in Mexico Strat. It's a Fender Player Series. And I upgraded the pickups to the EMG Active pickups. It's
That's
the
cool,
David
brother.
Gilmour set. Love David Gilmour. And I also upgraded the tuners on this one to locking tuners.
Do you do your own work on your guitars?
Fender locking tuners.
I like those
So
tuners.
yeah, man. That's my setup. Hope you like it.
I like that idea too, man. Buying like a cheaper guitar and then making it like hopping it up. Because as far as I can see, man, everything else is the same as an American made. I'll watch it again later, dude. Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice collection. Do you have, I mean, I'm sure you do have pedals, right? Yeah, it's, oh, you did it yourself? Cool. Yeah, I did. I've done all the work myself on my Stratocaster, and I went and I bought this cheap ass soldering iron, and I was struggling, man. It didn't seem to want to get hot enough, you know, to melt the solder, and I really was struggling. I should have just stopped right away. I should have just said, you know, something ain't right, man. But stupid me, you know, I just kept at it until I finally got it. But it looked like all of my soldering looked like crap when I got done. What had happened is the switches on my Stratocaster got to where they were so static. You couldn't even play the guitar. Every time you try to turn it up or down or turn the tone knob, it just got full of static. So I replaced those, and I know they got a certain name, but I have a hard time saying that. Potentiometers, potentiometers, you know, you probably can say it all right, dude. Eric Johnson. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, I dig Eric Johnson. I don't know that song right now, man. I mean, I could definitely check into it. Let me take a screenshot of that. I do like Eric Johnson. Um, he's a good blues guy. Let me take a screenshot of that and I'll check out that song. But yeah, thanks for sending me that video, man. That's really cool. I like what you got going on, man. Later on, send me a video of your pedal board. I'd like to see that. Do you like my tapestry, man? Does it kind of remind you back in the 70s? Well, let's see. You're 47, so you weren't around. Let's see. How old would you have been in the 70s? You're probably born in the 70s, right? 60. I was born in the 60s. You're probably born in the 80s then. Okay, so you didn't. But you know what black lights are, right? I'm sure you do. Let's see what you got. Oh, wow. 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 That's a shame. Yeah, man. Oh, you were born in 78. Okay. All right. All right. You're all good, man. You're all good. So I used to be like a giant pothead, man. Me and all my friends, you know, and if you hung around with me, you were smoking weed. Or you weren't hanging around with me, right? But everybody, all my friends, man, you know, we were just like bachelors living in apartments and rented houses and stuff like that. We all had it hippied out, man. We all had like black lights, strobe lights. Even when I was a kid, even when I was about like, I don't know, 11 and 12, all of my friends had black lights and posters, and I had a black light in my bedroom when I was a kid. I had all kinds of posters. You know, you just tape them or pin them to the wall. But yeah, man, I got me a black light for Christmas, and so I needed something, you know, to make it kind of pop out. But yeah, man, you wanna get one of your guitars, dude? I mean, you don't have no amp or nothing, bro. You gotta have at least one amp, right? I was telling you, man. Let me shut this pedal up for a minute. That distortion pedal makes a lot of noise. I want to get a pedal. There you go. I got it down now. I want to get a pedal that quiets these other pedals. I think they call it a noise reducer pedal. Something like that. You have a small amp, but don't use it much. If you want to get your guitar, man, I'll put on a jam track and we can kind of jam out a little bit. That's up to you, bud. That's totally up to you. I've been watching videos on YouTube of this guy that shows how to like different techniques on soloing. Man, this guy's a fantastic teacher. Let me look on here. He's been a teacher for like 30 years. And he's got some really good videos, man. If you're interested, I mean, I don't know where you're at with like your playing and your soloing and all that. But if you do want to watch this guy, I'll see if I can find him and I'll show you who he is. You know, there's tons and tons of guys on YouTube giving lessons on certain things. But I really like the way this guy shows you how to do things. I was looking for this guy and I showed up. You know how it is when you're looking for something, you can't never find it, right? It's weird. John Mayer started putting a bunch of videos on YouTube. Like literally everybody is. Eric Clapton, he's got a ton of videos now on YouTube. I mean, they're making it just for YouTube. Oh, come on, man. Let me see here. Solo lessons. I'm going to find this guy for you because, like I say, I don't know where you're at and everything, man. You probably can do everything okay. If you've been playing that long, you probably don't need to watch nobody. But if you ever do want to watch this guy, man, he's worth watching. Oh, I'll find the information. I'll send it to your email or something. I'll watch him at night. Shit, there I am, dude. God dang. I'm all over this thing, man. I watch him at night on my TV. Late at night when I can't find nothing. Oh, what do you think about Kingfish? You working on the cage system? That's cool, man. I know the cage system pretty good. What the cage system does for you, as far as like I can tell, it does give you a couple of extra chords. But it kind of like helps you to memorize the fretboard. And also it makes you realize, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's crazy, ain't he? Fat little black dude, man. I mean, I don't see how he gets those fat little fingers moving that fast. But he's good, man. He's real good. He's a good singer. I think he writes his own music. I like his music a lot. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, like with the cage system, it makes you realize, man, that everywhere you go is a scale. Everywhere you go, man. See, like that's a A and a C, right? In a C shape, that's an A, right? So there's an A here, there's an A here, and then there's an A here. Well, you have to go like this, right? Oh, let me turn the light back on for you, bro. Let me turn the light back on for you. But that's what I got out of the cage system the most, is that you realize that everywhere you go, everywhere you have a root note, everywhere you have a note is a scale. And I'm still working on, switching up the minor and the major. So I started playing when I was 48. But I was running my own business. And there was a lot of days where, like in the busy season, after you go out and crawl underneath houses and underneath sinks and do drains all day long, digging up shit outside, you don't really feel like, cowboy chords, yeah. A lot of your cowboy guys play the chords. Let me finish this real quick. Then I'm going to talk to you about my favorite, one of my favorite country guitar players. And if you watch this guy, you can really see like, you can see how it's done, man. But a lot of times after you work all day, you don't feel like playing the guitar, right? So when you're I don't like counting it by the years because there was a lot of days, man, where I didn't touch my guitar at all. There was a lot of days where I only got about maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day. You know, and you just can't learn nothing in 10 or 15 minutes. When I retired, I was 55 years old when I retired. And I moved to Kansas. And so that's been almost 8 years. We've lived here. We've moved here in February the 20th, 2018. So it's been almost 8 years. And I've been hitting it pretty hard. I try to practice. Well, I practice as much as I can, to be honest with you, man. I look at it like this. This is what I tell people. If nobody in your house is complaining, you ain't practicing enough. Right? I finally got one of these. Let me turn the light back on. All right? I'll be right back. I'm going to show you my Martin I got, just so you know. Just so you know I'm not lying, dude. I haven't picked this thing up in, God, I bet you it's been over a year since I picked up this guitar. I picked it up just to clean it the other day, and I wanted to make sure that it was, like, clean and everything. But this is my Martin. It's got a weird finish on the side of it. You can see, like, right here, I actually played it so much that I started making it shine more. Let's see how good it is in tune. But I made a mistake of putting 12s on it. And the reason I was doing that, that's not bad. Not bad. That's not bad, man. Do you use the Snark tuners? Whoa. They're the best, man. I've got a how do you say that name? Starts with a D. I'm terrible with names and stuff, man. I have another tuner from a different brand. I don't have it down here, but it works okay. But this doesn't work as good as a Snark. Whoa, I got this in the drop D. C, D, maybe C, D, E. No, that's too high. There's E. But it's kind of weird out here, man, where I live. Yeah, I do too, man. I got a Boss chromatic tuner, and you definitely gotta learn how to use that thing. The clip-on tuners are a lot faster, and they're very accurate. I sometimes tune my guitar and then I check it with my oh, something cracked. Like I said, I haven't played around with this. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong string. Damn it. I had that already tuned, man. But I live in a weird place, right? Everybody around here are Republicans. And they all have this conspiracy theory shit going on, right? My neighbor, he plays the guitar. Okay. I don't want to hang out with this dude because he's got really weird thoughts. He told me one day that the government controlled the weather. And I said, where the hell did you hear that shit? And he said, oh, it's the truth, man. The government controls the weather. And I said, I don't know, dude. I don't think I want to hang out with you. But I have a real problem. Like hanging out with people that think totally different than what I think. And did you check out the Moises app? You know, like I was saying yesterday, the thing about the Moises app is it's fun. These crazy ass people. Yeah, dude. I don't hang out with them. I don't hang out with them, man. I even stopped going to my church because I know that half of that church voted for a certain person. Yeah, check. You're gonna love the app, man. I mean, here's the thing about the Moises app. It's just fun. They're about there. These don't really feel like 12, but I'm pretty sure they are. I had a course on the Delta Blues slide, and I put some heavy strings on there because I was using this as my dobro, and but it's a good guitar, man. All right, that thing's still pretty good. Like I say, man, I paid $875, and that's with the hard case. The case is in mint condition. And I bought it so I could take it out to the lake and stuff like that. And I did for a long time. I took it, you know. Whenever I'd go like on a road trip, I'd take it instead of taking my Taylor. So that's the only two guitars I really had, was this and my Taylor. And I hated leaving my Taylor in the hotel room, man. I was always afraid that somebody was going to come in and steal my guitar. But you know, I can handle taking a $800 loss. I can handle that a lot better than a $3,000 loss, right? So, anyways, that's this guitar. That's why I got it. It's okay. It's a pretty good guitar. I mean, one thing about Martins, they're built strong, man. They're really built strong. This is a must-have, buddy. You got to get you one of these, man. This is a travel guitar. Okay, you see that wing nut? This neck comes off of here. It's got, this one here has the locking tuners on it, like you got on yours. I love it, man. It's really great when you go to change the strings and stuff. I love those locking tuners. This is my travel guitar. They're about, I think the last time I looked, they're about 1,200. I think if you look around, I think you can get really close to 1,000 on one of these. But it's sweet, man. It really is sweet. Yeah, I like the locking tuners a lot. But what happened, man, is my wife wanted to go out to California. It's quite a journey from Kansas. So we were going to fly out there. My wife wanted to go out and visit her mom. Her mom was getting a little bit old and she was starting to get dementia. And my wife wanted to go see her mom real bad and the rest of her family. And it was my 60th birthday and I had never flown before. And I said, yeah, you know, let's go. I'll take you. Let's get some tickets. Let's go to California. Well, then it kind of hit me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be in California. We were gonna be gone for almost 2 weeks. I said, man, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks without a guitar. Oh, that sucks, dude. 2 weeks without a guitar, I'm gonna go nuts, dude. Nuts. So, I done some research, and I found this. The company that makes these guitars is, I think they're Journey Instruments. Yeah. How did you feel when the plane took off? Yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool for sure. I liked the takeoffs. I liked the landing. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind flying. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that we had to stop in Denver. Yeah, and then switch planes. I didn't like that shit, man. It was the airport was crowded. We were hungry. We had to pay like around $20 for some stupid sandwiches. I mean, you know how airports are, man. Hey, cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. This guy, oh, you could read what these other people are texting? It says, Preppy, are you a man or a woman? Said they've been subscribed to my channel for over a year. Oh yeah, I remember you. This person was messing with me saying that they were my neighbor. I'm like, you're my neighbor? Oh shit. I don't get along too great with my neighbors, to be honest with you. I try to get along with everybody, but I live in a little weird little town, man. And I don't know. People are kind of hard to get along with sometimes. Yeah, there you go, dude. You know all the tune. I do have the backpack down here. I'll show you the backpack in a minute. But yeah, man, I done some research and I came up with this little guitar. This thing is made out of, I always forget the name of what it's made out of until you know, when I'm trying to tell somebody what it's made of, I forget the name of it. Composite something. And then as soon as I'm done, I'd say, oh yeah, that's the name of it, man. But it's like fiberglass, you know? I like the guitar a lot. It's very handy. When I go somewhere for the day, I toss it in the back of the car, and then we stop somewhere like at a park or something, I get it out and I start playing it. real nice, man. The strings, the strings that were on here were so stiff, man. I changed out the strings probably a couple of months after I got it. I said, these strings are just too damn stiff. These I got on here are the labella strings. Let me show you what those strings look like. Hang on, let me put this up. But anyways, man, if you see this, it's a smaller guitar. I'm not gonna take it apart right now, but that's how you take it apart. You undo this wing nut, and it's got a little switch right here. I mean, a little knob, and the neck pops off. It fits in the overhead compartment. Perfect. I gotta look at the time, man. I gotta go pick up my wife pretty soon. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Oh, I got a couple hours. Hang on, I'm gonna show you this case. All right, this is a case that it comes in. This is how little it folds up. All right, can you see it? And it actually says right here, overhead, right? And it has a little airplane on it. It actually fits in the overhead compartment, perfect. It's got like straps on it, you know, you can put it on like a backpack. And then there's a handle here, and there's a handle here. There's a lot of storage in here, man. A lot of storage. You can put a computer in there. You see this here opens up? But you can put a computer, iPad, strings, picks. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. I've seen that badass right here. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So I had horrible stage fright. I couldn't even play, like, if there was more than a couple of people. I mean, even when I'm playing, like, with you, you know, on the live stream, I have a hard time because I know someone's watching me. But my idea to play in the nursing homes was to play some simple songs, just chords, just simple music, and play along with the music and get over my stage fright. So I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna do this for 2 years for free. And then after the 2 years, I'm gonna start charging. So I got one nursing home that's a good sized nursing home, and they really like it when I go over there, and they really treat me good. And I told the lady last week in an email that I wanted to start charging $150. It's like a 30-mile drive from where I live. So I told her I want $150. I usually play for about an hour and a half. And she's gonna check and see if they can pay me. Here's another thing, man. This thing is really sweet, really sweet. It's a you know what it is? Do you know what it does? You know what it's for? You probably do know what it's for. My wife is always complaining. Yeah, you got one? But my wife is always complaining that when she's home, like, you know, in the evenings, the weekends, that I'm playing too loud and rumbling the whole upstairs. And I mean, I like to crank it up. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're cool, man. They're really, really cool. I need to get me a better headphones. All I got is some crappy. They're cheap. They're cheap Sony headphones, and they're okay for now. But I need some better headphones. So you know your stereo equipment pretty good. Check this thing out, man. I used to be really into. Is that amplifier? I used to really be into my hobby was getting drunk. I had quit smoking weed. I quit smoking weed. Well, I had this. I was still smoking pot when I first got it. But this is a 500 watt amplifier, 2-channel, 500 watt per channel. Well, it's a 500 watt amplifier. And then I have these huge. Let's see if I can show you. These are Cerwin Vega speakers. They're 400 watt Cerwin Vegas. And now these are over 20 years old, man. But when you crank that thing up, it's definitely got some bass to it, man. It definitely does some rumbling upstairs. So, anyways, my wife was kind of like throwing a trip, man, saying, I'm tired of listening to that crap. I'm like, yeah, I got it, man. I got it. So I try to play it quiet, but I don't like playing quiet, man. I like playing loud. That's the other thing at the nursing home. They keep getting on to me for playing too loud. I'm like, man, it's hard to play quiet. Okay, but I need a bigger area. All right, here's some of the Bella strings that I just bought. I have not used them yet. Yeah, I just got them a couple of weeks ago. These are 10s. I was gonna put them on that Martin. I just haven't done it yet. And then here's the other LaBella. These are, you might want to give these a try, man. These are pure vintage LaBella. These are 9s. And then, like I was telling you yesterday, I had trouble with breaking the E string because it's just too thin. But anyways, that's my setup, buddy. And then I got a Fender Tweed. It's a Fender Tweed amp. I'm not real sure. I'm thinking it was a 100 watt amp, but I might be wrong about that. It might not be quite that many watts. Can you see it? It's not very light over here. Let me see. Hang on. It's really hard to show something, man. Oh, let me see. The man behind the curtain. That's what I am over here. Where's the hell's that amp at? Anyways, can you see it, buddy? It's a Fender Deluxe Tweed with 2-channel. It's a pretty sweet amp, man. It makes some decent volume. Oh, whoa! But that's about where I'm at, man. Let's see, man. I can do another video. That's all right, buddy. What kind of amp is it? So you've seen my videos where I was doing like playing at the nursing homes and I had that JBL speaker. Well, with the JBL speaker, I don't get the sound that I want. All right, thanks, dude. I don't get the sound that I want. I want a cleaner, crisper sound than what I'm getting from playing through the JBL speaker. I was looking at amplifiers last night, like a 50 watt Fender Mustang amp. is around 250 bucks. So I want to get one of those because I think I'll get a lot better sound out of it. I practice really weird stuff, man. I practice weird stuff. I practice stuff like this. See if you can see me. Where am I at over here? It's really hard to try to figure out where you're at on this thing because everything's backwards. But you see what I do with my pinky and this finger? So the other thing about playing in the nursing homes, I don't know any other place in the world that I can go and play where people think like I'm really good. You know what I mean? These people think that I'm really, really good. They're like, oh my God, you're so good. How did you get that good? How long you been playing the guitar? And it's kind of crazy, right? You're like, it makes you feel like you're really great. Because that's how everybody acts. But truly, the main thing is to watch those people. They have Alzheimer's, and they don't even know like where they're at most of the time. But they act like, oh no, let me say it different. They start singing the songs. You know what I mean? They don't even know like where they're at or what their name is or anything. And you start playing a song and you look at them and they're over there singing along with the song. So it jogs their brain, man. It gets their brain a working. You'll see they got their feet going like this. Sometimes they put their hands in the air and they start dancing like this. This ain't no joke, man. My wife works in a nursing home. And there was a woman in there that was 101 years old. And I went in there and played. And I was playing some buck-ons. I know I played I've got a tiger by the tail, right? Uh-oh. I got my hey, I never noticed that, dude. That's weird. I never noticed that. I got my guitar cable right here, and I got my tuner. I turned my tuner on so that I can unplug the guitar and plug in another one. And when I'm talking like this, hey, huh? What? Something's making this thing move. Oh, when I move the cable. When I move the cable, it's making the tuner move. That's weird, man. I'm gonna have to go let my dog out again, dude. Like I told you yesterday, if you don't let that dog out, he'll poop on the floor. He's like, I can't hold it, I'm old. I shit right here, dude. All right, we got that plugged in. We'll just leave it off for a minute. We'll go take a ride. Take a ride upstairs. Ouch. Go take a ride upstairs. I gotta get my dog outside or he'll, like I said, man, he used to hold it forever, but now he's getting old. He ain't too good at holding it. And it is cold out here, man. It's like in the 20s today. Come on, bud. Go on. Go outside. I want to see Frankie. There's Frankie. All right, man. Have fun out there. Oh, man. I'm always telling my wife, I'm glad I don't have to go poop in the yard. This is my Taylor, man. It's a real pretty guitar. It's got the flame maple on the side. Okay. But yeah, it's a nice guitar, man. It's a 614 CE. If you look that thing up, man, it's around 4,500 new. So it plays real nice. Like I say, the thing about that is you can really feel the quality. He's out there trying to climb over a snow hill. Yeah, that's a nice guitar, man. I like it a lot. I keep it here in the living room. See my little setup I got right here? I keep it right there in the living room. I got me a chair setting up right here and one of these little dinner tables. So I set my iPad or my phone on this little table right here. And then I got a Bluetooth speaker back there by the TV, that little Bluetooth speaker. And yeah, this is my little setup. I keep it right here. When I get up in the morning, I drink my coffee, and I sit there and go through the scales and whatever, you know. I usually play up here until about 11 or so, and then I go downstairs. Super Frankie. Come on, bud, hurry up. So what do you do for a living, man? Yeah. I went into Best Buy one time. That TV is old, man. That TV is really old. Oh. It's at least 15 years old. And it's a 3D TV. So, you know, you get the 3D glasses and, I mean, I got the glasses and everything. I haven't watched anything in 3D in forever. My dog, he'll be 14, and I think, well, this coming spring, he'll be 14, so he's 13. He's old, man. He's on all kinds of medicine. Let's see, where's Frankie? He's on arthritis medicine. He's on, like, that Apoquil for itching and scratching and stuff. But, yeah, he's getting he's getting to where he can't hear. He's getting to where he can't see. He loves to go lay on the bed, man. Loves to lay on the bed. Look at that. Uh-oh, where's your stairs at, dude? All right, look, here's your stairs. I got him these stairs right here, watch. Come on, go up the stairs. Come on. Come on, Frankie. Can you see the stairs? Come on. Come on. Frankie, come here. Come on. Come on, buddy. He knows I'm doing something with this iPad. Come on, go up the stairs. Go on. There you go. Get on up it. There you go, dude. You got it, brother. Okay, lay down. Hey, lay down. Lay down. Frankie, lay down. All right, you're not cooperating. As soon as I leave, he'll jump off the bed. He thinks that I'm going to lay down on the bed. So he jumped up there to lay down. Let's see. You work at IT. Oh no. So mainly like on computers? That's what you're doing? You're the computer dude? Back in Colorado, I had I actually met him because he was doing like, he was doing repairs like on washing machines. And, well, he was working for a company that they worked on anything from washing machine. I mean, okay, let's say like this, appliances and computers. And that was the main thing that he did is he went to people's houses and set up their computers and worked on them. So this guy, he was my computer guy, right? I mean, he still is. Anytime I need anything, I call him. I've even mailed him a couple of computers. And, whoa, what the hell was that? Something. Oh, I think I took my damn phone upstairs. I gotta go get my phone, man. But he was my computer guy. I'd buy a computer, and he'd say, hey, bring that thing over here, man. I'll hook it up. And he'd put all kinds of software in it for free, and put in a bunch of, software for viruses. My wife's computer, and we buy Asus computers. That's the brand that we kind of get. And let's check on Frankie, see what he's doing. Yeah, he's laying there all right. All right, you chill out, okay? I'll be back in a little bit. But it's really good to have a computer guy around, man. But my wife's hard drive went out in her computer. And it wasn't that old. At the time, it wasn't that old. And he said, well, if you can get it to me, I'll fix it for you. So I shipped it to him. And he switched out the hard drive. He put in like the best hard drive that he could get. And then he shipped it back to me. And then he got upset because I paid him. He said, I didn't want you to charge me, man. I wanted to do it for free for you. And I said, no, man, I don't want you doing stuff for me for free. You know? We make sure computer guys do their job right on. That's good, man. Probably make really good money, too. One of my cousins lives in Minnesota. I think, I'm not sure, but I think he lives around the Minneapolis area, you know, where they have all that ice going on right now, where they shot those people. But he's in the computer business. He makes real good money, man. I don't know what exactly he does, but I know that he makes real good money. He's always flying around different places. But, yeah. Like, why ain't I got no volume here? I got my Strat out. Got my Strat, man. Have you ever changed these switches in here? Like I was saying, I know that they got a certain name for them. What are their potentiometers? Potentiometers? I can never say it right, man. But I kind of made a little bit of a mistake, maybe. I put 500s in it. They come with 250s. And I put 500s because I was trying to get more volume out of the guitar. We were talking about the tone knob yesterday. Well, the tone knob doesn't do a whole lot now because I put 500s in it. So it's kind of like wide open. Oh, hey man, what's going on? From Iran, that's way cool. I'm in Iran? Holy crap, man. I'm cruising all around the world today, man. I'm in Denmark, I'm in Iran. I think that other girl was from a different country. Yeah, the guitar that's on my wall, they're guitars that I buy like at Hobby Lobby. And I mean, I guitar everything, right? My shirts, my hats. I have guitar stuff all over the place. I figure if you're gonna be into guitars, you see, let me see. Let me grab this real quick. I broke this one time. It fell out of here and it broke. So I had to super glue it. This little thing here, man, it lights up. I have it on some of my videos. But, yeah, I go guitar crazy, man. Check out this old receiver I have. A buddy of mine, a friend of mine was moving, and he said, hey man, do you got any use for this receiver? Or I think I asked him, what are you gonna do with that receiver you got right there, man? That thing looks old. And he said, hey, you can have it if you want it, man. And I said, no shit, does it work? And he said, yeah, it works great. The lights in here don't work, but other than that, it works great. And I said, hell yeah, I'll take it, man. So I hooked that baby up to my, I hooked it up to my amplifier. I hooked it up to my amplifier, and I bought this thing. I bought this thing that you hook up to it, to the back of the receiver, that allows you to Bluetooth. But yeah, man. And you know what this here is? But this is what you can do with that. This ain't the app though, bud. This is just off of Spotify. Let's see. I think we're on D's. D's or E's. Not a D. I love Chet Atkins, yeah, man. Yeah, Chet Atkins, he was really something. The guy that I was telling you about, though, that I was going to tell you, is cousin Kenny Vaughn from Marty Stewart. That guy's a pretty decent country guitar player. You know who I'm talking about? If you look it up, you'll see like the Marty Stewart show. Or if you look like, well, yeah, go on YouTube and just type in Marty Stewart show. And you'll see Kenny Vaughn. Never heard of Kenny Bond. Ah, damn, dude. You need to go check him out. Let's see if we can find Kenny Bond. This dude. Right there. That's Kenny Bond. And that's Marty Stewart. It's a fun show to watch, man. They're in a record store right now, somewhere in a record store, and that store's only about like maybe 20 feet wide, and it's full of people. If you watch that video, you're gonna see it'll show you all the people in there. That place is packed full of people. But yeah, that's Kenny Bond. Have you ever seen the Marty Stewart show? Or you ever heard of Marty Stewart? Oh, and I was asking you if you knew what this thing was. This is an 11 rack. It's kind of like the headphone amp, only it's for like, you know what I mean? It's got all kinds of pedals in it and amplifiers. But you really, if you have like, for you it'd be perfect, man. I mean, perfect. You hook it up to your computer, and you have to have the software for it, and then you can like do recordings and stuff. I don't use it very much. It's kind of almost like more work than it's worth. If you find a setting that you like and you adjust it the way you like it, you know, kind of like on the mini amp, then it's decent. But if you start moving around and trying to find like other settings, it's harder to do it when you don't have nothing to look at. Do you know what I mean? If you have it on a computer, then you can see everything. Kind of like how you do on the app, on the mini amp. You have the app and you can see all the settings. That's how this would be if you hooked it up to a computer. Anyways, I only paid like $200 for it. I bought it used from Guitar Center. Marty Stewart. Marty Stewart was about, I think, 14 or 15 years old, and he got discovered by the bluegrass. All right, buddy, that sounds good. I gotta go do some stuff too. Okay, so hey, check out Marty Stewart later, all right? And I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half already, man. So take care, brother. Morton, nice to chat with you, dude. I'll watch your video in a little bit, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a live every day for a while. So I will see you later, man. Have fun. Be safe. All right, well, we got a few more people in here. I'll just stay on for a little bit. Morton's gonna take off and go get his daughter. But I think I'm gonna take off, guys, and I'm gonna practice some songs. I want to make a video of Eric Clapton, Over the Rainbow, and Eric Clapton, Layla. So I'm going to practice those for a little bit, and then maybe I'll make a couple of videos and post them up later. But thank you, everybody, for watching me. I really do appreciate your time. And I will check you all later, man. Like always, I'm Robert, Guitar Journeys. I'm out. Thank you much.